In the last video, Bryon was testing 5 text-to-image generators, excellent image generators such as Kling and Leonardo, as well as Rev, and there was a winner. However, while he was testing those, Google was launching Imagen 4. So we're going to test Imagen 4 against his winner. Hey, my name is Rosh, and I am the co-host of the Creative AI Show, and Kling was the winner of Bryon's test, and I encourage you to check it out. He had some really good prompts, and we're going to use one of his prompts in this test. But let's first start off with a basic prompt to see which one, Kling or Imagen 4, does a better job. And the easy way to go about it, of course, is head on over to ChatGPT and ask for 10 fun prompts to play with. So we're using Kolors 2.0, which is Kling's newest text-to-image model. So we'll put in a 80s arcade floating in outer space. Every cabinet powered by glowing neon vines, illustrated in the style of a vintage heavy metal cover, magazine cover. I like it. Let's do it. And we'll see how Imagen does the same thing. I like it. Over at Follow AI, it only costs 5 cents. Here we go with Kling, and yeah, it's an 80s style, the colors, and we have arcade games, and we have the vines. It seems to be adhering to the prompts. Let's see, do we like all the images? We received 4 variations, and let's see, which one do you like better? All right, let's head on over and see what Google did. Here's Google, and in some ways I like this better. It actually has the album cover feel, but maybe that's because of the aspect ratio. It's not floating in outer space, but I think I like this better overall in terms of the feel. It does have a platform. Maybe the platform is floating in outer space. That could be. So it's maybe on the edge. We'll see. But that's why we're going to test multiple prompts to see which one, including the one that Bryon used in his test, and see if Google can beat out Kling, because Kling definitely won that one. And I'll tell you what that is in a moment. Okay, let's test it out again. Feel free to pause to read before I click generate. Okay, do we have an ultra wide image of a carnival with desserts and cotton candy and Ferris wheel under a swirling aurora? Let's see, do we have it? I don't know about ultra wide, but the prompt, oh, there's some of this can be wide out. That's cool. These are some very nice images from Kling. And here we have people. So you be the judge if Kling is actually holding to the prompts. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's see what Google did. So here's Kling, and yeah, a better prompt adherence in the sense of the wide. See this shadow here? That's from the super wide style fisheye lens. Will often give that, especially if you have some sort of a lens shade over it, but it can do that anyway, depending on the type of lens you have and the quality of the lens. But it does emphasize that this is kind of a super wide. I think they both did a really good job. Obviously, Kling is giving us 4 versions to our 1 version from Google. I think ChatGPT gave us a nice variety of prompts. Now, Bryon's prompt is much longer and more detailed, so we'll do that next after we check out this Steampunk jellyfish version and see how Kling and Google do with them. All right, here we go. Nice. I like the more realistic ones like this, although it doesn't have the jellyfish element to it. I do like the more photorealistic imagery. So the first two, or especially that one, has probably better prompt adherence. The other ones, not as much, but I do like the photorealism. Let me know what you think. Let's now check out what Google did. And here we go. And I'm going to say definitely Google won the day. Imagen 4, certainly the winner of this one. I think that Imagen 4 so far is winning the day. But let's use this last prompt because this is the prompt, or at least one of the prompts, that made Kling the winner in the other video. So in yesterday's video, this is the prompt that I thought was really cool. Let's change a couple elements such as the aspect ratio. Keep it on high resolution. And for outputs, go. We'll use the same aspect ratio with Google to keep it fair. And of course, Kling will have 4 versions. That's okay. I have confidence in Google. Run. And here we go. Yes. You see, this is these little elements in the air. That was what was really nice with some of the other images earlier. Let's see what else we got. Another nice image. There's more of a moped. Okay. And that has some nice mood to it. You can see the light is like a single light off of the side, like it's a commercial shoot. You would have a big light here, and it flashed at dusk, and you can see even the flowers are catching that light. Obviously, the Mount Fuji, perhaps, is not lit because the sun is behind it. So, yeah, this is a nice image. Okay, so Kling has 4 very nice images. Can Google beat it with 1? Well, I think this is rather amazing. The last image that we looked at had nicer lighting, but look at the details in here. Look at even the details on the seat, from these petals falling to the ground on the seat and around it in the foreground, and then the nice mount in the background. This is very nice. Let's do this one more time with Google to see. I just want to see what it comes up with. Yeah, here we go again. It's a similar scene, so I think that, again, the detail is wonderful, but I think that Kling gave us more variety, at least in the couple. We have 2 versions here, and over there we had 4. I do think that some additional prompting could certainly give you other moods and looks, either with Kling, because the prompt adherence with Kling has been phenomenal, but I see Imagen 4 right there, and I think both of them are doing a great job. It's, depending on your preference and what you're looking for very specifically, you could pick either one of them, and you should be happy. But I think Imagen 4 is just a little bit ahead. If you want to hear more about AI for the creative, don't forget to check out the Creative AI Show every Monday right here on this YouTube channel, where we are 2 creative guys talking AI.